Hello, this is the first day of post-surgery of the Nevro final implant. I'm the first person in the state of Colorado that got the Senza II modulating unit, which is 35% smaller than the old unit and 25% lighter, I believe. And it makes a big difference as far as the size of the incision, the pocket that they have to make inside of you, and everything. I feel actually pretty good. The only issue I've had today was the anesthesia made me super nauseous. Um, Other than that, it, it it actually feels better than an appendix removal or a gallbladder removal because I've had both of those. It feels really good. I know it's still the first day and everything like that. They cannot turn the unit on for 2 weeks after the surgery. They want to make sure everything takes place, and you know, you're putting something inside your body that wasn't there before, so it has to accept it or not. So, but really super stoked. The Nevro representatives were phenomenally nice, super informative. Um, yeah, I can't speak highly enough of their reps. The doctor I used was a really knowledgeably good doctor. He had been doing these for almost 20 years. Um, yeah, I really can't say enough about the staff and everything at um, Loveland Surgery Center and the Colorado Clinic. Um, yeah, I am pretty excited. I've been in some severe pain for the last year. Um, Foot pain, left foot pain. It basically feels like I'm wearing a Lego sock and a nail full of boots or knives, or getting hit with hammers or axes, or getting just straight crushed like a car running over it. Delayed nerve responses to where I try to curl my foot and it won't curl because it's in shock and completely white, and actually a couple degrees cooler than my other foot because it's in such shock. I can't move my toes or anything, and when it gets to that point, you go try to make it curl or try to make the toes move to try and help show that it's not in pain, and trying to just kind of get everything moving and stretched back out and everything. Um, it's yeah, it doesn't really help. I've been doing the stretches. I've been doing PT. I am working my butt off. I have been an athlete my entire life, and I do not take no for an answer. Um, I was told 1 year ago that the nerves were just going to keep getting worse and worse and worse and worse. I went to the University of Iowa. They ended up doing some spinal shots to try and quell the nerves and see if they could reset my system. Never gave me more than a day, maybe 3 days worth of pain relief, and then I was right back into pain. And I mean, it was just a slap in the face. I mean, the second that stuff quit, peripheral neuropathy of the foot is not fun. I also have peripheral neuropathy in my stomach, in my abdomen area, due to 5 organ failures, and my gallbladder and appendix being 2 of those and getting removed in a short period of time, about 2.5, 3 years. So when, in my case, when my foot starts hurting or hurts, think about stepping on a Lego in the first place where you clench or tighten up when you step on said Lego, and it's in your loins and your stomach. Well, I do that enough times through the day and it will set my stomach off, and then once my stomach muscles go berserk, you're talking, an awful lot of pain. An awful lot of pain. I mean, you're not, muscles aren't working right to pass gas. Muscles aren't working right enough to go to the bathroom. Um, Your abdomen hurts so bad you can't tell when you need to go to the bathroom sometimes. It is pretty stressful. But today I do feel very positive. The temporary unit, within 3 days of having the temporary unit on, we found the right programming. I went to sleep, woke up, and it was like a light switch got turned off. I went from a pain scale of 9 to 10 daily life, 8, 9, 10 daily, to a 4, 3, a 2, and then a 1 within the first 4 days of 5 days of having the temporary unit. And like I said, I have tried multiple different things. I have an allergic reaction to opioids, so I cannot take opioids, which is good because they're an addiction and they're just bad for you in general. So I've been on gabapentin and a couple muscle relaxers and amitriptyline, a really low dosage, mainly to try and keep me asleep once I get to sleep because it's so hard to fall asleep. The best way I can try to explain it is just the Lego method. Try stepping on a Lego and going to sleep. It's not going to happen for a while. Let alone a sock full of Legos and shoe full of nails or whatever the flavor of pain for that day is. Like I said, I'm really, really excited about having this unit turned on in a couple of weeks. Oh, and another thing too, when they pull that temporary device off, be ready for that pain to be slapping you in the face within 45 minutes to an hour. And it is intense. It's like, whoa, you get so relaxed and all of your muscles start relaxing and going back to where they should be, as opposed to hobbling, limping, being on crutches or a cane or a walker or some other assisted device, or using railings and stuff. You're constantly, your whole body's shifting and wiggling and you're overcompensating on other parts, which is causing a huge circle of pain. So, it starts here, but then, next thing you know, your whole body's in pain and all you're doing is taking pain meds and spending time on hot and cold packs trying to get everything relieved. So this is day 1 after the implant. And even though I'm post-surgery and got staples in my back and everything, I'm wearing a smile because I know there's a future without pain meds, and that is amazing. The gabapentin really plays with me hard. They have me on a pretty high dosage of about 3,200 milligrams a day. I try not to take that. I really do. I'm not a fan of being doled down. Not a fan of being in pain either. But when you're super doled down by the pain meds and stuff, yeah, I mean, it felt like I was a peanut in a shell, and I could see my kids asking me to do stuff and asking me for stuff and having the want to do it, but not following through and not, yeah, just not consciously being there. It really felt like my conscious was off, and my subconscious was on, like I was autopilot, and it affected my driving twice, and it really scared me big time. I knew where I was trying to go. I knew that I needed to get there, but I kept missing turns and I kept ending up different places, and it really felt confused and everything. So to be off the gabapentin, or to know that I can be off the gabapentin here shortly, and some of the other pain pills and muscle relaxers and stuff, is a real big bonus, because man, I don't know how some of those addicts can do it and like consciously be okay with it. Um, I felt guilty, like I was drinking and driving, or um, drinking and not taking care of my kids, and that is not okay. That is not okay. Um, my boys are my life, um, and my wife. I mean, yeah. If you can't take care of the ones you love because of a drug addiction, it's this. You've got to search out different avenues, and I have. I have tried holistic healers. I've gone to universities. I have gone to many different pain clinics. I've tried many different outlets. I did not take no for an answer, and taking no for an answer led me to Nevro and their pain implant modulating system, um, and it's looking pretty positive, and it's not even turned on. All right, day one, and a little bit of a backstory. Talk to you tomorrow. Take care.